Time.
You have to hear that one.
Telling you too much. I bring that up every time I cook pancakes for people.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
We just had a funny moment together.
Yeah,
we're Backyard Musings, Apple Valley, California.
And we're the Science and Technology channel and jokesters. But we're the Science and Technology channel. So.
Okay. A new mammal species discovered in Mongolia reveals surprising insights into ancient inland ecosystems and the dietary habits of early mammals. Okay, not dinosaur, mammal. A collaborative research team from Okayama University of Science, OUS, and the Institute of Paleontology and Geology, Mongolian Academy of Sciences, has discovered the fossil of a previously unknown genus and species of mammal in the Late Cretaceous strata, dating from 100 to 66 million years ago, of Mongolia's Gobi Desert. The new identified mouse-sized species, we love mice, has been named Ravjaa ishiii. The discovery was officially announced on April 4th during a press conference held by OUS. Would you like to know more?
I sure hope so. The species name honors two individuals. Here we go. Dultuatin Danzanravjaa, a revered 19th century Mongolian Buddhist monk, and the late Kenichi Ishii, former director of the Hayashibara Museum of Natural Sciences, who played a key role in establishing the Mongolian OUS research collaboration.
Now that dude, Hayashibara, sounds like a Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah, right? Yeah, or at least something on it, the menu.
Well, that's cool. They named it after two guys. That's really cool.
Yeah.
During the joint expedition in 2019 at the Bindshire Formation, the fossil-bearing deposit in the Gobi Desert, Mongolia, the team found a 1 centimeter partial lower jaw. 1 centimeter. That's as wide as your pinky. Analysis suggested the specimen is a member of Zelistidae, a Cretaceous mammal family, yet its unusually tall molars and distinctive jaw shape differ from known relatives, and therefore the study erected a new genus and species. The discovery marks the first record of a zelistid in Mongolia. Zelistid, okay? Showing the group also thrive far inland, not only along ancient coastline as was previously inferred.
So tall molars, that's kind of the opposite, right? Because molars are normally
short, round, stubby.
Yeah, stubby for the crunching, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The ripping stuff in the front is usually where the long tooths are.
Gnawing in the front.
Teeth.
Breaking is for the long ones.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
It is interesting.
Opposite. Mm-hmm. The suggested age of the Bindshire Formation corresponds to the early spread of angiosperms, which are flowering plants, don't get excited, in terrestrial ecosystems. The robust nature of the molars resembles those of seed and fruit-eating mammals, providing an intriguing insight that the early Ithurians were already exploiting resources created by flowering plants.
Now, what I don't get is it's just a little jawbone, 1 centimeter jawbone, and they create a new species and a new name, and we have a parade for this.
Well, I don't know. And why would you need those long molars for eating if you're just eating
fruit,
vegetation?
Seeds.
Yeah.
Unless they were hard seeds.
Oh yeah, could have been breaking them, but yeah. I mean, my molars break seeds, right? You
just crunch them up, grind them up.
Yeah. So anyway.
Tsukasa Okoshi, lead author, OUS doctoral candidate, said, quote, "Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the publication process took longer than expected, but we were finally able to establish the scientific importance of this specimen," the specimen being the 1 centimeter jawbone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. "We hope this research will serve as a starting point for further taxonomic studies of other small vertebrate." How does he know it's a vertebrate? From one jawbone.
I don't know. DNA.
From the same site and era, and will ultimately help uncover the rich biodiversity, including dinosaurs, that once inhabited the Gobi Desert during the age of dinosaurs. End quote.
So obviously they found other stuff there, right? To know that dinosaurs inhabited.
Well, that age, they know that age is. But they were mammals back then. I mean, the saber-tooths, They weren't dinosaurs.
But they had to
Dire
find
wolves.
proof, right? I mean, they had like bones in the
I
La Brea tar
would
pits. They had to
think,
find proof that they were there. So
Yeah.
Professor Mototaka Sanayoshi of OUS added, quote, finding such a tiny fossil in the vast expanse of the Gobi Desert feels like a gift from the Gobi Desert. It's nothing short of miraculous. So like a needle in a haystack he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how were they just out sifting the sand or the dirt or
Probably. I mean,
dig?
if it's known for, fossils and stuff, what did they say? It was the formation, so it's probably found stuff there before.
Okay.
So when I was researching this, because this is where it left off, and I was like, we can't just leave it off there. So when I was researching, I thought Mongolia was part of China. It's not. There's an inner Mongolia that's part of China, but the greater Mongolia is its own. Outer Mongolia is its own thing. And so when I went to the website, it was in Russian, not Chinese, not Mongolian. It was in Russian.
So Genghis Khan, right? He was the Mongolian.
Yeah.
Mean guy.
Yeah, this website had a little thing of their museum. I guess they had Genghis on this throne, sitting there, of stone.
So that was
sculpture.
That was actually in what is now modern day Russia. Right?
I mean, it's right on the borders. I mean,
okay.
But their influence is there if they speak and read and write Russian.
So, but whenever you see depictions of Mongolian era, like Genghis Khan type tape, they're always they look Asian.
Yes.
So
these people look Asian. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, the Tibetan monks and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So the Mongolian Academy of Sciences, that's where this school is Mongolia's first center of modern sciences. It was created in 1921 when the government of newly independent Mongolia issued a resolution. That's coincident with World War I. Issued a resolution declaring the establishment of, quote, the Institute of Literature and Scripts.
Yeah, that's towards the end of World War I, right?
Yeah. I mean, as a result of.
Yeah, right.
Which was later upgraded into the Institute of Sciences and the Institute of Sciences in Higher Education. In 1961, it was finally reorganized as the Mongolian Academy of Sciences, MAS. At present, there are 14 research institutes and 2 affiliated academies under MAS.
Okay, academic subassemblies are the principal scientific research authorities. Members of subassemblies consist from full academy members, leading researchers, professors from universities, research institutes, and government agencies. The total number of subassembly members are 200. Can we read these?
Sure.
Or we can, okay. Yeah. There are 6 academic subassemblies. Number 1, the subassembly of physics, mathematics, and informatics.
Okay.
Never heard of that, informatics. It's interesting. Number 2, subassembly of chemistry and biology. Number 3, subassembly of geology, geography, and environmental.
I think that's where this one came from, this story.
Okay. 4, subassembly of technician and technology. 5, subassembly of social sciences. And 6, subassembly of humanities. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The principal objectives of the MAS academic sectors are to develop fundamental research by the scientific subsectors, coordinate, analyze, and forecast scientific development, and provide methodological guidelines to the institutes within the subassembly. Academic subassemblies accredit and publish the scientific field-specific journals.
So these subassemblies are like School of Medicine, School of Law, School of whatever.
I'm not sure that it's an institution of learning. I think it's an institution of people getting together. Think tank. There you go. Think tank.
Gotcha.
Good word. Yeah. Good job.
I get that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So just guys getting together and John back and forth about stuff. You bring your bag of tricks. I'll bring my bag of tricks.
Researchers,
and we'll lay it down on the table and talk about it. Yeah.
Government. Cool. It would be nice if they turned it into a lot higher learning. That'd be cool. I think that would be cool.
Right. So there's no degree of technician that you get from Mongolian
University of Mongolia. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
You were against it at first.
I know. I wasn't feeling it at the beginning, but okay, you turned me.
All right. Hopefully we turned you too, folks. Let us know. We'll talk to you later.
Take care, everyone. Thanks.